Morning. I'm a little early for work, so I'm taking a moment to just talk a little bit. I have a short list of things I wanted to talk about on these videos. Next one up was just the idea of vlogging. I for a lot of years wrote a journal. Many years. It grew rather large. It was a valuable tool for me. I spent a lot of times in the evening, late in the evening, just writing down my thoughts, my feelings, recording life's events, occasionally bits of stories, things like that. Kind of the usual journaling, diary type writing. And in those days, my intent was to have a record for children and grandchildren to look at and know me. But many years later, my wife on occasion looked at my journal and she thought it inappropriate for presenting to my children and my grandchildren. I thought that was a sad thing, the idea of getting rid of it. So I reviewed my journal and I found it to be a lot of cathartic writing where I write out my feelings and kind of find what I think and believe. And that was a good part. Some of it, they were very transparent and honest thoughts, and I had to agree with my wife that it was not really a legacy, and so eventually that was cast out. I got into the blogging on the internet somewhat later. I enjoyed that. I had a lot of short articles on various subjects. Did a lot of story development, creating ideas for stories, and even had a collection of short stories in one of my blogs. Later on, I became less active with that. Just other aspects of my life took over. I was kind of focused on getting through my career to my retirement. Having accomplished that, the whole vlogging thing has taken over. And I think it would be a valuable tool for getting some of my thoughts recorded. I'm obviously not particularly skilled at this. I watch people who have turned it into a profession, and they are quite polished, but then they've got a lot of practice. So that's just something to fill a few minutes as I wait for my time to start working comes up. I will, perhaps at a later time, address things like adopting the Shemagh and a few of the other interesting accoutrements you see here. But for now, I'm going to call this one.